Dr. Martin Luther King.
You know, Kevin, it really is a special day. It's a deep day. It's a reverent day for the late Reverend Martin Luther King. It's such a significant holiday across all of humanity. You think about what Dr. King represented in his fight for justice and equality and social uplift. And, you know, I'm glad we get to add to the occasion with what should be a great basketball game in the best basketball league in the world.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Jordan kicks to Simmons. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Simmons got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. We're about 1 minute into the first. To the paint. Here's Thomas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Zero hesitation. Jordan showing complete confidence in his shooting ability.
Simmons against Thomas. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
Jordan looking around. Outside, Simmons. Chris came in with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And Stoudemire the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Garnett kicks to Simmons. Puts up a three. Drains the three-pointer.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the outside. Stoudemire against Garnett. Stoudemire the pass to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Good defensive work there by Young.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Outside Thomas takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target. 6 points for him.
And talk about aggressive. He did not hesitate for a second off the catch.
Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. Powered down into the assist. Let him into the lane.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Young. Puts it up. Again, the Mavericks score. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Garnett outside. Pass to Jordan. Launches it. They get it back. Simmons. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Simmons got 8 points.
Well, I love how hard Simmons goes to the glass. I mean, he knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive for his team.
Now here's Thomas. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Simmons passes to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevin Garnett.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Simmons against Thomas. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Young. And here is Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Dallas again missing. Chicago leading by 5. Shaq passes to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Dallas. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
So he gets them both. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about the persistence on the glass? Stoudemire wanting that rebound more than anyone else.
Simmons against Thomas. Fires away from way outside. He's off on that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Chicago. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
About that one, the Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Stoudemire. Now Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Harden finds Bargnani. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
Dallas shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Here's Harden. Shaq down low. Headed by Stoudemire. Shot up 2 there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Humphries the pass to Thomas. Dallas needs to get off the shot. Humphries no good. The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Harden. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And really just a bad loss. They maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You've got to have all hands on deck for this one.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Now, here's Thomas. Shoots a fader. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
You like his thought process. Really well executed.
Chicago leading by 3. That's to Harden. Second quarter of play. With almost 3 minutes gone.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Humphries with a screen on Harden. In with the three-point line, it's Thomas. Misses the chippy right there.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And here is Jordan. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that here. A little bit of everything in that game. Showing a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kaman's checked in. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Chicago. Simmons comes in for Michael Jordan. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low. And he dumps it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Pass to Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Chicago leading by 7. And a wide open look for Simmons. And the 3 ball is good. Simmons got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
I'm just out of mind. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is where Stoudemire inflicts so much damage, and it's why he gets fouled so often.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Excellent piece to have offensively. Stoudemire has that toughness you look for in the score.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Pass to Garnett. Garnett with a screen on Stoudemire. Shot on the wing. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. 17 points in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
The 3. That That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Simmons on the wing. And he's guarded by Thomas. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Mavericks trail by 10. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Stoudemire dishes to Young. Stoudemire in the post. Working on Garnett. Shot by Stoudemire, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's the three. Another three for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. He's doing all this work from behind here.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Bulls lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. Here's Thomas. Sends it right off the glass. The drive by Simmons over Thomas. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Thomas. Shoots the three. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Chicago. They've held a 12-point lead early. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop, hitting the road again. And Shaq with the slam.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, what strength.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the middle, here's Thomas. And Simmons with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Steps back. Now here's Jordan. T right on him. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Young gives to Thomas. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. And Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Check out numbers for Thomas. Really been a key contributor over the past month. He's getting around 8 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
The basket good off the assist from Young. Thomas got 8 points.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Simmons against Thomas to the paint. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him. Pass to Thomas. It's Young on the wing. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 13.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
Stoudemire the screen. Thomas passes to Stoudemire. Lets it fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jordan. Garnett outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 24.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Mavericks trailed by 14. Outside Thomas. Stoudemire outside. It's Young on the wing. Fires from 18. And that one drops. Young's got his first 2 points.
Using that mid-range area to find points. Good offensive awareness that time pays off.
Inside. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Kaman finds Stoudemire. No good with the triple.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Perfect setup for O'Neal on the alley-oop, giving the young player room
timeout.
to do his thing.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Get out of your seat and on your feet for the detailed crew.
Thomas checked in for Chris Kaman. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. 4th, the Bulls.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
On defense, Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Going inside, Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
And Simmons slams it in.
Leaving no doubt, slamming it right through.
Mavericks trailed by 16. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Thomas down low. Did by Simmons. Pass to Stoudemire. Young, right side. Shot clock at 3. Simmons the open look. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And not many 6'10 players have the handles that Simmons has. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Stoudemire with a screen on Jordan. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. Joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Pass to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Thomas against Simmons. Stoudemire with the screen on Jordan. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 19.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Thomas against Simmons. To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Outside Thomas. Another three for Dallas.
These defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside Jordan. Inside. And they'll get another chance. O'Neal kicks to Jordan. The second chance effort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Love seeing this type of energy on defense. Okay, there's an excellent swat there. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Stoudemire left side. 6 to shoot. Young outside. Lets it go with a three. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Thomas against Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
Thomas against Simmons. To the right side. Thomas passes to Stoudemire. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The three. Thomas, no luck. Outside Jordan. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
And it's in there. 1 point in the game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Simmons. Good. Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Simmons against Thomas. The three ball. Hits it from three-point range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Jordan outside. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having. I keep getting him the ball.
Thomas against Simmons. There's the triple. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Pass to Kaman. It's blocked by Shaq.
How about the powerful denial that time from O'Neal? Get it out of here.
Rejected by Young. They recover it. Simmons looking around. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, my. O'Neal could be special on the glass.
Here's Thomas. For the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Shaq's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Up top, Simmons. Thomas covering. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Saturday, the Golden State Warriors come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
First team.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Now, here is Young. He's tightly guarded. Puts one up from 19.
The hustle from Simmons on defense is contagious, infectious. He brings all-out energy on every possession.
Stoudemire against Garnett. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Simmons. Off target with his 3.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Young outside. Now here's Stoudemire. It's Young on the wing. Stoudemire outside. Trying to get something going. Dallas no good that time either. Chicago leading by 22. Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. And that one's good. Simmons.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside Thomas. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 35 points in the game.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Pass to Jordan from deep three-point territory. Outside for Simmons. With the teardrop, that one falls.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.